In this short video, I'm going to try to explain WebRTC and how to deal with it. Take note of this IP address. This is my current local IP address in Thailand, here in Pattaya, okay? And so I'm on this site called ipleak.net. Just going to refresh this, and you see that it shows my IP address here. It's also showing my router address here, okay? Now let's go to another site. And here, in this one, here's my router address, and it's showing my public IP address. It's 119.76.65.30. Okay, and if we come up here and we run this, it comes back and it gives me my public IP address. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to invoke a proxy. I'm just going to pick one here. And let's go back and look at this again. Remember, this has been our address. It's 119. Now when I go through a proxy, we shouldn't see this anymore, right? Okay, so let's see. Here we show the proxy IP, this 50.31.104.91, says I'm in Illinois, but I'm seeing this other address, my local address down here. You think, well, what's the big deal with that? It means that Google can see through this. Let's go to another site. Remember, here was my old public address, right? So let's refresh this. And it still sees my public address, even though my new public address, if I were to refresh this, is supposed to be 50.31. So I'm using a couple of different sites to show this to you. Here, they are still seeing my original address, okay? It's not as clear here when you just see what goes all the way back to your router. So here's my public address, but these guys intentionally invoke WebRTC so that you can see this. So let's go to the add-on manager, and I had this plugin called Disable WebRTC, and you see it's currently disabled, right? So I'm going to enable it. Now, just as a reminder, this one we're showing my router's IP address through WebRTC detection, right? And in this one, we're showing my regular IP address through WebRTC detection. And here we see my proxy IP. All right. So my proxy IP, this should not change. But now that I've enabled WebRTC detection, let's see what changes here. This line right here, no leak. Before it said leaking, now it says no leak. Okay, let's go here. Before we were showing my real address from my public. And now we don't show anything because we are blocking WebRTC protocol. All right. Now, do you want to leave WebRTC blocked all the time? No, there are some applications that need it. As an example, if you have this plugin enabled like we currently do, you won't be able to do a Google Hangout because it uses WebRTC. There are other ways to achieve this objective in Firefox. I like this because it's very easy for me to turn on and off. There is a way supposedly to do this in Chrome. I have not tested it. To keep people from shooting themselves in the foot with Chrome, I have removed Chrome from Buddy VIP. Hope that explains what you need to do. install the Disable WebRTC add-on for Firefox. It's free. Enable it and do this before you handle any of your accounts through proxies. Otherwise, you might as well not have the proxy at all when you're dealing with Google or Microsoft. Thank you.